of us. But since I don't know Amy and you probably don't know much about me, I'll just introduce myself to you first. I'm Amanda, and I'm one of Lindsay's personally sponsored coaches. She and I have basically been in this business almost from the beginning together. She, I think, maybe was a coach for 6 to 8 months before I was. So, and I've been in the business almost 3 years now. So she and I have basically kind of built this together. She's moved a little faster than I have. I work a full-time job as a director of innovative learning for a school district. And I'm single with no kids. I live in the city, a super social life. But this is like my dream, and I want to be home. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, and not have a boss and not have to go do anything and just do whatever I want. So that's who I am and why I'm here. I'm basically, fitness is like, that's the easy part for me. And eating is actually, I like eating clean. Like, I get yelled at by most people, like, why don't you just eat something? I'm like, because I don't want to. I don't feel good then. I don't know. So, actually, whatever. So, but I have hit Success Club for almost, 3 years almost. In January will be 3 years consecutive every single month. Challenge groups are my thing. I love them. And yeah, I don't know. That's just a little bit about me. I'm the founder of the Fit Warriors team. So that's another team within our team. So the team is the Goal Getters. And then I have the team called Fit Warriors. So, and you are on within the team. Personally sponsored as well. Who else just jumped on here? 517.
Hey guys, it's Lindsay Magno. I'm on Carly's team.
Awesome. Hi Lindsay, how are you?
Good. My computer speaker decided to not work, so I had to call in tonight.
That's all good. Tonight we're just going to do a Q&A, so please ask questions. I'm going to go to the new coach group and see if there's been any questions in the last week or so and try and answer them live here. And then I was hoping we could do a little live power hour. Were any of you on the team call on Monday?
No, I was.
You were, Lindsay. Okay. So we did a live power hour on Monday, which was awesome because it was, I think if you don't understand what a power hour is, or if you're still not sure, how do I connect with people? How do I add people? How do I invite people? How long does that all take? It really doesn't have to take very long. So it was really great to do it as a group. So I thought maybe we could just do not a whole hour, but just do a little bit. And so basically I'll tell you, go connect, go get on Facebook right now and connect with 3 people. We're literally going to do that in a little bit. But let me answer some questions first, and then we'll have a little bit of fun. Because I haven't power houred yet today either. So this will make me get my power hour in during a call. So that's cool. All right. Let's see. I was just on the phone with we just had a call with some of the diamonds on the team, just talking about this new coach group and how it's going and all these kinds of things. So it was good. So we had a good brainstorm. They were still brainstorming when I had to jump off. But first, before we get into questions, hopefully you've seen Lindsay's post about the power of 3s and posting your activity in here. So when you post your activity daily, like Kristen did, you're just posting how many friend requests did you send out. So when we go through the power hour today, I can talk about each of those too. But basically your friend requests are your ads. The messages she's talking about are likely just connects with people. So people that she's just saying hey to and connecting with. Follow-up, so maybe she sent an invite and she's following up with people. One thing she doesn't have listed here is invites. So maybe, I don't know if these messages are invites or connects. So we'll talk about that in a little bit more. Let's see. This was a great little post from Kate. If you didn't see that, just she followed up with somebody 10 times and it eventually paid off. So don't feel like a nag. Like definitely, like I sent people follow-ups this week just saying like, hey, I don't want to be a stalker. But like, I just wanted to make sure you didn't have any questions or that you didn't forget about me, you know, think something like that. And I had people be like, you're not a stalker, it's your job. Like, I'm glad that you followed up with me. Thank you. Because I didn't forget about it or I got too busy or whatever. So don't be afraid to follow up with people. Okay, let me see if there's any questions in here. Post, Lindsay, you're getting more. I saw. Did you have a post a little more comfortable and you had a pregnant belly showing? Was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah. See, it's not that scary. When you're the recipes are good and people do. You're right. Whenever I post a recipe, people like jump on it and they love it. But okay.
They do. They just like I feel like they're like less intimidated because I'll get like 60 likes on a post about a recipe, and then I'll post like about a workout, and I'll get 2, and they're from like my challengers. And I laugh because I'm like, I know people are seeing these. They're just not liking them as much.
I know. It's crazy. Okay. I don't know if we answered this one. It looks like Lindsay might have answered it, but Anna asked, okay, so my aunt was interested in Shakeology a couple weeks back. I sent her a sample. She ended up loving it, but she said she didn't feel the energy like she thought she would. So she needed to think about it. I told her she needed to drink it consistently for 30 days to feel the full benefits, and that Beachbody offers a money-back guarantee. Okay, I'll let you know what I decide. How do I follow up with that? You know, and basically it's like I said, follow up with people and don't be afraid. Like if you follow up with them, they're going to know that you mean this as a business and not just like, oh, I love this stuff. And I mean, yes, we do want to like love this stuff and share it with everybody and want everybody to drink it. But like honestly following up with them is, you know, I don't want you to think I'm a stalker or a creep or whatever, but I just wanted to follow up with you to see if you gave the Shakeology any more thought. Do you have any more questions for me? I can send you more information. You know, just following up with people. I know I always felt like weird about following up too. And then you just get, the more you do it, any of these things, the more you add people, the more you just message people, the more you invite people, the more you follow up with people, the easier it really does get, honestly. And then once you get like some response, then you get like, you gain this confidence again. Because I've fallen off the wagon a few times where like I'm not power houring and then I don't have any messages going out consistently. And then I feel like I'm getting nothing in return. So then I feel like, well, then now I feel like I'm back to ground zero again. So like staying consistent, but not overwhelming yourself, which is why the power of 3s is great, because only sending 3 messages a day, really, I guess say 6. So 3 connects where it's just like, hey, how are you? You know, I saw the pictures of your new family pictures on your page. They look great. You know, how's life been treating you? Like simple connect messages. So if you send 3 of those a day and then 3 invites a day, you know, personally inviting them to a challenge group, whether it's a free challenge group or a Core to Force challenge group or 21-day fix or program non-specific, whatever it is, but personally invite. That's easy to like keep up with, where you're not sending like 10 connects and 10 invites, like, because then remember all of those people are going to be responding to you, and then you get overwhelmed and you can't keep up with everybody. So like I truly feel that, you know, as new coaches, you need to keep it simple and keep it to power of 3s. And don't force it. Don't force an invite. Like the Power of 3s worksheet has like invite to the business opportunity. If it comes up, then invite to the business opportunity, but don't force it. Don't cold invite to somebody. But if you truly, truly feel that the conversation you're having with this person like makes you feel like they would be a good coach, then invite them to the opportunity. Or if you've seen them in a challenge group and you really, they've been really motivating to everybody else, and, then invite them to the coaching opportunity. But not like you don't go searching for it, I guess is what really you have to focus on, because it can get, you don't want to sound like you're just trying to add a bunch of people to your team if it's not even really right for them. Do you guys have any questions? Like just anything, literally. No. Nobody?
No, I have some. Hold on just a second. I'm chasing my toddler out.
Oh, good.
Hi, Mia. Hi. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Sure. We've got Kayla's baby too. How old is he now?
Mine?
Yeah.
He's 17 months, almost. Year and a half-ish.
Yeah. Amy, do you have any kids?
No.
No. And how do you know Kayla?
I can't even remember how we met.
I randomly added her from somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah, we became friends. I can't even remember how it happened, and then I just started going in her groups, and
Awesome.
eventually I tried.
It was probably from some group or something, or like one of the advertisement pages. Like, I don't know, honestly. I think it was so long ago. I don't remember.
Yeah.
So you've never met in person, or you have?
No.
No. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lindsay, are you back? I can't tell.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. Okay, I guess my question and what I'm working on, I became a coach in April, got involved pretty fast, and then for about 2 months, we just moved cross country, and my husband deployed, and I'm pregnant, and life happened. So I'm finally getting to the point where I'm trying to get really organized again. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that I've been struggling with a little bit is things like, so I think I've had a total of 20 challengers or something. And I feel like with everyone, I've forgotten to send them something like, oh crap, their month is up with Shakeology, and I forgot to send them a reminder that it's an automatic shipment or whatever the case may be. So right now I'm kind of working on, because I suck at Google Documents and Drive and all that. But have any of you guys in the past put together a folder of everything that you're ultimately going to send to a challenger, like your new challenger welcome thing, Shakeology reminders, or a new coach? I only have one coach underneath me now, but have you put together a folder of everything that you're eventually going to send to your new coach? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I feel there's so many documents, and because I'm part of Amanda, I'm part of yours and Carly's and Lindsay's Facebook group, and I feel really kind of overwhelmed with all the files because some are duplicates and things like that. And I'm just wondering if anybody has a really good way that they've organized all that.
That's a good question. Because I've always wondered, because in the file section, it's not, or you can't organize the file section in a Facebook group, unfortunately. So when you post something, you can search just to get some things there, or you just hope that it's titled something that makes sense to you. But I guess that would be, even if I did do a Google Drive folder, I originally, a couple years ago when I first was adding people to my team, I was I had a Google Drive folder that I shared a bunch of documents with, but then people weren't using it. They weren't going to Google Drive for those documents. So then I'm so recently I've been thinking, okay, well, do I go back to that? Because I can see where that could be very helpful, but I'm a director of technology essentially. So that's what I do. I'm very resourceful. I'm going to go find documents in I don't know. So then I was thinking, okay, well, maybe I created a Google site like the New Coach University, but for the Fit Warriors team that had all the documents that you might need, scripts for inviting and scripts for different things. And here is what I send when I have, when it's time for Shakeology and when I send it. And do you think that would be helpful, Lindsay, or any of you, I guess? If you had another.
I mean, I think it would. I think that at least for me, what's been a little overwhelming is you're right. There's so many incredible, helpful things that have been uploaded, but I feel like I'm searching through and opening it up and being like, okay, wait, would I send this to a new challenger? Because right now I'm using the old school method of I have a folder on my desktop, and then I just save it as a Word document, and then I save it, and I'm like, new customer folder and new coach folder. Which is kind of working, but I'm just afraid I'm gonna miss something, or there's something that I'm not sending out that I should be.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Is there anything I don't know if this would take too long or if this would be helpful to anybody else, but just off the top of everybody's head, if you have a new challenger, sign up for a challenge pack, a 21-day fix challenge pack, what all would you send them over the course of them being in your challenge group? I kind of want to make sure I have everything.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I literally, so you probably send the same thing I do. Did you get an email that Carly sends? No,
I did. Well, Kristen was my coach, but Kristen stepped away for a little bit right now. So Carly, I'm under Carly now, but yeah, Kristen initially sent me a welcome new challenger email.
I think this email is in the New Coach University as well for when you sign a new challenger, send this getting you prepared email.
Yep, I have that one. That one's great.
All of the documents that go with it. So I send that, and then and then it really just gets personal with them. We're texting or chatting. For example, I said, let me know, I have someone that just got their package today. So a couple days ago, I said, let me know when you get your package. We've been chatting about, this email. She had a few questions. I said, just let me know when you got your package. So right before I got home tonight, she messaged me, got my package. So now I'll probably just normally I just send her a message then and just say hey, make sure you open the package, read all about the 21-day fix, read that book from front to back, and then ask me any questions that you have. And then really that's all I send before the challenge group starts. Is there anything you send more that maybe I should send more of?
I don't think so. The main thing that my challengers have been asking for is they're can you just send us a sample menu? Can you just send us a grocery shopping list? And so some of them I think have been a little more dependent than others have been, because I think in the past they may have done a program where they get their meal plan and they're this is what you eat on Monday, this is what you eat for snacks, this is, you know what I mean? And so I think that for that, I'm just working on trying to put together some more helpful resources without necessarily maybe giving them a straight meal plan. I've sent them some samples.
Yeah.
And I'll send them my Pinterest board and things like that. But
I guess I do all of that in my preseason. Do you do a preseason week of your challenge group, or do you just jump right in on your challenge group?
No, I do preseason starts on either for 21-day fix, either Wednesday or Thursday, and I'll upload some sample menus and some a 21-day fix clean eating grocery list and things like that. But and it's only really been a couple that have requested more information and stuff. So I've kind of worked with them one-on-one and helped them with some sample meals, and eventually they caught on.
Yeah.
But a lot of that is covered because I used the script that I think Kristen put together, and she has uploaded under Carly's page. But that one, it's great. It has all those files on it. So yeah, I just want to make sure there's nothing but I mean, it sounds like I'm on the same page as you guys, and I just want to make sure that I'm not letting something fall through the cracks that I shouldn't be sending out.
Right. Kayla or Amy, is there anything else you do before a challenge group starts, or even?
To remind them when their 30 days is up, with the on demand thing. I always write on a calendar a separate calendar with just people that I'm going to remind that it's closer to their 30 days if they want to cancel their club membership. So otherwise I'll forget unless I see this calendar, like message them and remind them. Otherwise they're going to be paying for it and they're going to keep getting the auto ship if they don't want it. So,
so I have a quick question. So your 30 days on demand, I've been meaning to ask this. Your 30-day on demand free trial, does that start the day you order your challenge pack?
No, see, that's the hard part because I don't think it does. I think it starts the day you click on that link. Is that correct? I mean, I guess I should know the answer to that question. But I have
because honestly, as a new challenger, I never once went to on demand and I never got charged for it. So I'm thinking that maybe because I never logged in, they never started charging me.
I think so. Like, because you have to go through that email. Because I had somebody just this past week for Core de Force wanted to do the preview, and I said, "Have you ever used your free 30 days?" And she was like, "No." And it was like she logged in, and then it said upgrade. And then when you click upgrade, then it said, gives you the price options, and it says try it for free for 30 days. And if she would have done it before, she wouldn't have gotten that option again. But she had not bought a challenge pack like over a year. So
okay, that makes sense because it doesn't seem right that it would start the day. I mean, you don't have your packet yet or anything, so nobody's going to do their on demand from day one, probably.
So maybe something we need to do is ask our challengers when they start there, or just like make it a general message when you send them a message about canceling it, like it's 30 days from the day you started or from the day you logged in to Beachbody On Demand for the first time. I want to clarify, but I'm not sure.
I feel like you do have to log in because how else would it just automatically start it,
Yeah.
And I never got charged for it until about 3 months ago when I made Emerald, but I had to get a subscription for on demand just in order to continue with Emerald. And so that's when I started paying for it. But before that, I'd never been charged because I'd never logged on to it.
Okay.
So I bet that is the case. I bet you have to activate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because thinking about, I never did the on demand until after my country heat for the first month. So this is my second month, and I haven't been charged for it.
Okay. Then
it must be like as soon as you log in.
Yeah, it must be from activation period then. And then I think with on demand, like notifying people now that you can either do quarterly or 6 months or a year memberships too. One thing that I've been thinking about, what if they chose a year but then wanted to cancel it? Do they get any money back? Does anybody know? I guess that's another question that I have that I probably need to look up.
No idea.
Okay. Did you have other questions, Lindsay? Does that help? Oh, and then, I also have 2 weeks, send the Shakeology reminder. Do you have that email template?
Yes, I got that one. I got that out of the file section.
And then for a new coach, I send them, I do have I have a couple different folders. This is the right. Yeah, I send them an email. Basically, no, I don't even know what I send. This is the welcome. That's the checklist.
Well, I had so I've had 2 coaches sign up. One was just for the Shakeology, but my one active coach, I sent her that, and it has the 5, what are those, the 5 get started or the first things you do, first 5 things you do, which I need to update because I took it out of the file section, and I think it had been uploaded a year before, and I didn't check, and all of the links were not good anymore. They had all changed whatever, so I need to go and update mine.
Yeah. I had started, maybe I should I don't know if I shared this, but I have this document, like this new coach welcome system, and each of these is linked to, we've changed things a little bit, I think, since I created this, but each of these links to like the next step for you as the lead coach, you know, as the sponsor coach for what to do. So maybe I should post that.
That would be awesome.
It might not get to it till next week, 'cause I'm leaving for Michigan tomorrow. So, but I'm going to put it on my calendar so I don't forget. And I'll just put it in Fit Warriors. Oh, I'll put it in Go Getters too. What other questions do you have? Anything else?
I'll say something about the 21-day fix. Like when people order their challenge packs, like what I tell them to like kind of start and set up. Definitely do the calorie container calculation thingy. Just so they know like how many to have in a day. Otherwise they're going to look at the booklet and be like, what do I do? And then look at the different food groups, because it provides like the lists of like foods in each of the containers. I'll have them like pick out like on the list like the foods that they would rather eat more than the others, and kind of jot it down on like an essential like grocery list. So eventually you'll narrow it down every week to like your must-haves, like when you go to the grocery store, off the list to put in the containers. So otherwise they're like, well, what am I going to do with all of this food, like all the food lists?
Yeah.
So narrow it down to like what they like on the food list, and then I always go from there with providing like snack ideas and main meal ideas, and then help them from that point on, like in the group when it starts rolling. That's kind of what I do.
Those are helpful.
One question I had, I think somebody asked it, but I don't know if it was answered, was for the Core de Force. I had somebody ask me if they get the containers with that.
They do.
With the challenge?
In the challenge pack. I don't believe in the base kit. I believe it's just with the challenge pack.
Okay.
I know what I was going to say, Kayla, in regards to that. So there was a video that was posted like in our Diamond Leadership Connection. I think I posted it in Fit Warriors, but you can search for it probably. It's by Allie Upham. And she presented at Leadership about finding joy in your business again. And basically what it was all about, and what made me think of this, was that you're like how focused, you know, what you just said about like basically you're mentoring your new challengers. And I've lost that a little bit myself, and I know I need to get that back, and like personally mentoring each challenger when they start and throughout, because like just throwing them in a group and like letting them go and they're just going to learn it all in the group. Like I'm learning that I don't get the best participation, and none of it, I didn't do any of that on purpose. Just sometimes, you know, my life's been a little crazy, and, you know, and I've had a lot of just repeat challengers lately as well, who kind of thankfully are really good challengers, and they've kind of helped me keep the group going. But I know that the joy for me is helping people and mentoring people one-on-one and helping them, you know, throughout their program and get results. Like we want to see our challengers get results. And many times I feel like people are afraid to post befores and afters and share those results. So a lot of times have to be like, what were your results? Tell me. I don't know if you guys have the same thing, but like they should be excited to share their results, and not like, I shouldn't have to like pull it out of them. So, but I love what you said just about like giving them those little ideas before they even get started, because I think that helps that relationship and stuff too right away, build that relationship. So thank you. That was really good.
That's the main thing I get people asking me and messaging me back about, like, what can I eat? I need meal ideas. I don't know how to put meals together. It's the food, which the nutrition is like the main thing anyway. Anyone can push a workout video and do it, but it's the nutrition and the meals that really makes like the progress and the results. And people are just lost. They're completely lost with what to buy at the grocery store, how to put it together, what a meal even like has in it, like the carbs, the protein, like what consists of a meal. You know, they don't even know. So I try to like break it down so they actually know this is a meal, this is a snack meal, these are ideas, and go to the grocery store.
Right.
So they're just pretty, I treat them like they don't know anything pretty much, even if they do.
That's good, because I think a lot of times for me, like, I'm like, oh, they probably already know that, but they might not. So, like, I like that. Like, treat them like they don't know anything. And if they do, then now they just heard it again, and they heard how important it really is, you know? So.
Yeah.
Any other questions, or do you want to power hour a little bit? I'll put on some fun music. I'm on this, like, I don't know, I'm probably much older than all of you, but I'm on the Salt and Pepper radio station. It's really fun.
Love it. Well, I have to, my child's losing her mind, so I have to go put her to bed.
Okay.
But thank you guys for answering questions. I appreciate it. Have fun in Power Hour. But I have to run.
All right. Thanks, Lindsay.
Thanks, girl. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
All right. So this was the presentation from the other night. All about core to force. I did put the recording in both the Goal Getters and the Fit Warriors. Are you guys signed up for Team Spirit?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of confused about this whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm like confused. I don't know like what we're actually doing.
Basically, you're not doing anything extra. You're just doing the same thing. We are just all on one big team. And basically, it's a month-long competition amongst different coach organizations. So likely it's just like the big top coaches and like all of their coaches. And it's just a big competition. So like I explain it throughout here. So like these are the different prizes or different categories that we could win. The full Team Spirit champion, and it's based on how many points you get. So basically you get 1 point for every for every Success Club point is 1 point. But say you added a challenger, like this as an example. If a coach enrolls a customer on a challenge pack and earns 2 Success Club points, and then that challenger or that customer enrolls in a challenge group with a new challenge tracker app, then the points are doubled. So you get not for Success Club, but for Team Spirit points. So you would get 4 points for the team. So basically you're just trying to get the most points. But we could also get the highest number of Success Club points as a group. You could get the highest average number of Success Club points, most participants on a team, which apparently we are pretty close to having, and then most spirited team, which I don't know how they're going to know that or what consists of being the most spirited team. But that's basically it. Like there's nothing extra, you have to do it all.
So the people we sell like the Core de Force challenge packs to, or the base kits or whatever, that's like extra points.
Challenge packs are you for every challenge pack, so you get 2 Team Spirit points.
And the only way they can track that is if they're enrolled in the tracker app?
Correct. And yes.
Okay.
I think you get 2 points automatically. So you'd get 2 points no matter if they're not in a challenge tracker app. If you as a coach sell a challenge pack, 2 points are getting added to the Team Spirit points. If then you add that person to the challenge group, then we get 4 Team Spirit points.
Okay. So they can join in at any time throughout the month.
That's what it sounds like. It wasn't like the health bet where like they had to be in by a certain date.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Did we lose Amy?
What?
Oh, I
Did
don't
we lose Amy? Was that who it was? Amy, right?
I think I can't tell.
Yeah, I think we lost her.
Come here.
Did you power hour yet? Do you want a power hour?
I kind of do it like all day long.
Oh.
I don't really set aside like 30 minutes or an hour. It's kind of so random.
Yeah, you're just all day.
Unless I have like a busy day, which
Yeah.
I only work like 2 days a week. So.
Oh, okay.
Come here.
Well, then I don't want to keep you, but basically you just go through, and we're going to try and do these more often with the new coach group. But basically go through and, okay, you have 3 minutes. Go find 3 people on Facebook and add them, you know? And then
And I do everything off my phone, so I don't have like a separate computer
oh,
or
wow.
anything.
Good for you.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've been lacking on like adding people on Facebook. I just don't know where to find people anymore without being a creep.
I keep just adding like friends of friends, and then more friends of friends pop up, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Are you tracking? Are you using like a power of threes tracker or anything?
It's usually not like a certain number. Like some days I'll do like 2, and then sometimes I won't do anything, and then I'll double up the next day.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
I would suggest, because I know that like I was doing that and then I just like lost it all, and I just needed to get back to tracking and do it, you know, because then I would be just scrolling through my Facebook like, who can I talk to now? So like just writing things down and keeping track of it really has helped, and it's helped me like stay motivated. And every night, like, so every morning I wake up, I do like my miracle morning, and I make like a big long to-do list. Right now I still have to go through, and I don't want to. I want to go to bed. But, and I have to pack because I'm leaving in the morning and all of this, and I have to do laundry, and so I'm going to do laundry and get my to-do list done. And then I track it. So I track it on this sheet. It's a little bit different than the Power of Threes. I may go to the Power of Threes next week if that's what everybody else is using. But basically, I'm just tracking invites, ads, like who. I'm writing down their names. Who I invited, who I added, who I connected with, and then who I mentored. So I try to mentor like 2 customers and 2 coaches a day, which basically is just connecting with them. Just send them a message, just being, you know, giving them advice or recognition, or just saying, hey, and how's your life? Let's not talk about Beachbody, how's life, you know? So just like, I've been trying to just really focus on those things a little bit more and I really just feel much better by doing so.
Yeah, I need to put some of those sheets off.
Yeah.
So I can track better.
Yeah, I know Lindsay just posted that one in the new coach group, so that will be helpful.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, so this will do another live power hour for sure as a team, but add, connect, follow-ups, invite to challenge groups, invite to the coaching opportunity. And then we just talked about like the 4 vital behaviors to make sure that you're being a product of the product, and reading your personal development. What book are you reading right now, or listening to, or either?
I have the Miracle Morning that I dabble into. I'm a horrible reader.
I know.
I'm horrible. Like, it's never been something I like to do, but I'll probably read it maybe once every 2 weeks.
Oh. Even if you read,
I know.
Even if you read like 2 pages, like literally in the morning now before my workout, I read my Bible, and then I literally sometimes will read, like today I read 3 pages. That was it. Just like one little section. So like, that's it. So then
Just
it's
a couple
not like too
pages.
much. It was only like 5 minutes, and at least it's something. Like today was about rest, and it's a miracle morning. This is the miracle morning. I read the other one. This one is for network marketers. But like today was about rest and like how important it is to rest, and so it was good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
I gotta do that for sure.
does help.
2 pages a day.
All right. Well, I'm going to stop sharing. And, well, yeah. So if you don't have any other questions, we can say bye.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
If I do, I can't think of them, and I forgot.
All right. Well, let me know, and I will talk to you soon.
Okay, thank
All right.
you.
Bye.
Bye.